Good day, everybody. Again, my name is Claudine. I am your teacher for today. To formally start our class, let me call on Mr. Lorenzo Gaita to lead the prayer. Thank you, Mr. Lorenzo. So, our topic for today is talk about the mise en place, wherein the module 1 and our lesson 1 talk about table setting. So, how are we going to integrate table setting with the help of technology? So, I am going to use, of course, Google Meet to introduce our class and PowerPoint presentation. So, let me ask you a question. What is your insight about table setting? Anyone? Okay, Mr. Lorenzo, go on. Okay, thank you, Mr. Gaita. That is correct. Okay, Miss Edasa, do you have anything to say? Thank you, Miss Edesa. So, tama. Nagre-reflect din to sa isang restaurant pag maganda yung ambience o yung table setup nyo. So, the learning outcomes of this study are, so our learning objectives are, at the end of the lesson, the student will perform mise en place or mise en place. So, first, let's identify what setting up is. It refers to the, hindi ko mabasa, Desa. So, what is table setting? Anyone? Okay, Mr. Gaita, proceed. Thank you. So, table setting is pagsiset up natin ng mga tools and equipment sa table according to sa food na isa-serve natin sa ating mga customer. So, yon. Next. So, these are the basic rules in setting up the table. Ano yung palagay nyo mararamdaman ng isang customer, ng isang colleague, classmate, pag maayos yung setup ng tables natin? So, number one, you'll be sure you have the dishes you need. So, in serving table setup, you need to make sure that everything you serve is applicable. Your table will look nice. So when you properly set up the table, the customer will be amazed, will be grateful, will be happy, and etc. Your family will know you care about them. Especially when you set up the table without any occasion. Just for example, for dinner, for a simple breakfast, something like that. So this is the basic tools and equipment you will see in a table. We have glassware, dishes plate, flatwares, and linen. So this is the basic tools and equipment you will see in table. We have glasswares, dishes plate, flatwares, and linen. So when we are integrating table setup, we have a rules to follow. So the first one are, can you read it, Miss Cacho? Proceed. Thank you. So actually, ang dinner plate or tinatawag nating base plate ay nasa center. Ito yung ginagawa nating pattern para sa pagkakasunod-sunod ng iba pang utensils. Next, next. So, knife. Can you read it, Miss Lorenzo? Mister. Thank you, Mr. Lorenzo. So this is the standard placement of our knife. Since almost of us are using right hand formally, this is placed on the right side of our plate. So next, we have fork. So what fork is, Miss Odessa? Thank you. So since sanay din tayo na ang tinidor ay sa kaliwang kamay natin ginagamit, it should be placed in our left side of our base plate. So next, we have teaspoon. So teaspoon are smaller than the other spoon because it's usually used for teas. Nasa right side din ito. So next, can you read it, Mr. Gaita? Thank you. So we have different sizes of pork. We have salad pork, dinner pork, and etc. And those food are usually used in different dishes. So next, napkin. So we have table napkin. Usually table napkin are placed above or in the middle of our base plate, and before serving meal, it placed in our legs. Next, we have the glasswares. So glasswares are placed above the base plate, usually to formally introduce wine. It, it would be red wine, white wine, champagne, or just water. Next, the cup and saucer. Miss Edessa, read it. Thank you. So since we are serving hot chocolate, hot coffee, hot saucer, it should be placed, our cup should be placed in 3 o'clock. So next, Read it, Mr. Gaita. Thank you. So, salad plates can be placed above or in the middle of our base plate. Depende sa kung ano ang una mong isi-serve o anong mas gusto ng customer mo na una mong i-serve. So, next. Once you use a piece of flatware, it's never placed back on the table. It should rest on your plate as shown. So, pagkatapos mong kumain or pagkatapos mong gamitin yung mga flatwares natin, ugaliin natin siyang ilagay inside or sa ibabaw ng ating base plate para malaman ng ating mga crew or yung mga server na tapos ka ng kumain. Next. So, pagtapos ka ng kumain, sinasabi ko nga kanina, ugaliin mo siyang ilagay sa center ng inyong base plate na tama pa rin yung pagkakalagay. Halimbawa, yung sa knife, huwag pa rin nating iharap sa atin yung blade o yung talas ng kutsilyo para hindi pa rin tayo ma-aksidente. So, next. Dito lang sinasabi na hindi mo kailangang maglagay ng utensils, flatwares, glassware sa isang table kung hindi naman kailangan. Halimbawa, wala naman siyang order na salad pero naglagay ka ng salad plate. Wala naman siyang order na red wine pero pinumpleto mo yung mga glasswares natin. May champagne glass, may water goblet, may red wine glass, which is hindi naman natin kailangan. Ugaliin natin na pag hindi in-order ng customer natin yung ganong klase ng pagkain, huwag na tayong maglagay ng mga utensils na hindi naman kailangan. So, next. So, ito yung mga flatwares na karaniwan yung makikita sa isang ordinary setup. We have main pork na pwedeng gamitin pag dinner pork, pwedeng gamitin pang hiwa ng karne, pang gulay, and vegetable, and fruits. So, we have main knife. Ito yung pangkaraniwang ginagamit natin sa ganun din, panghiwa ng mga karne, ng gulay, matitigas na pagkain natin. Ito yung ginagamit natin. So, we have entry and entry pork and knife. Ito yung pangkaraniwang maliliit lang. Pwede siyang pang red knife. Pwede siyang pang salad pork. Yung mga dishes na siniserve natin na hindi gaanong kadami. So, we have soup spoon. Pangkaraniwan, mas malaki yung bilog ng ating soup spoon, mas malalim, mas malaki, to basically pangkuha ng soup. So we have dessert spoon. Ito yung pinakang main spoon natin na ginagamit sa kahit anong pagkain. So we have teaspoon, mas maliit, ginagamit natin sa mga tea, coffee, something like that. So next. So you don't need to own fancy dishes to set a pretty table. Hindi mo kailangan laging may okasyon, hindi kailangan na laging may importanteng bisita para mag-set tayo ng magandang table o magandang ambience sa ating kusina. Pagkakain tayo, pwede tayo mag-set. Pag gusto natin, pag may handaan, pwede. Kahit anong okasyon, kahit anong ano, pwede tayong mag-set ng table. So, next. So there are two ways to set a table, the formal and informal. What do you think is the difference between the two, Mr. Lorenzo? So, thank you. When we say formal setup, makikita mo siya na hindi siya crowded. Kung ano lang yung kailangan, nandun. Saka ito, yung tinuro sa atin ng magulang natin, pwedeng tinuro ng teachers, ng professor, ng kahit sino. Ito yung tinatawag natin na formal setup. Naka-proper, may sinusunod na pattern, formal setup. Pag informal setup, pwede siyang madami, pwedeng kukunti lang. Saka dito rin nagaganap yung you are bending some rules. Halimbawa, water goblet, hindi water nilagay mo. Wine ang nilagay mo. O di kaya, ibang baso ang ginamit mo. Wine, red wine glass, pero ang nilagay mo is water. Yung salad fork, ginamit mo sa, hindi sa salad, sa main dish. Yung spoon mo, yung dessert spoon mo, ginamit mo as teaspoon. You are bending some rules in informal setup. Pero, mukhang kaaya-aya pa rin siya. Pero yung paggamit mo is iba-iba. You are not following the rules. Do you get it? So, I think that's the end of our lessons for today. I hope you understand something. Do you have any question? Okay, thank you. So, before we end this discussion, I want you to reflect. How will you integrate your learning on this topic in real life situation? That is for your activity. How will you integrate the learnings, your learnings on this topic in real life situation? Because we are using integrating approach, I want you to reflect on that question. Your reflection will be passed on Monday, May 17th. Are we clear? Okay, so open your cam. We are going to take picture for your attendance. In the count of three, smile. One, two, three. Isa pa. One, two, three. Okay. Thank you, everybody. You can now leave the class. Thank you. Bye-bye.